Okay, I want to get into this video that is running amok on Twitter, has over 3 million views already, and it's about Alexandria Ocasio, who is confronted by either a former supporter or present supporter. I don't know, but it appears that he doesn't support her anymore. And he calls her out on how she has become part of the problem and how he says he was a supporter of hers, but now she's just become the elite. It's become painfully obvious that although Alexandria Ocasio was and is a socialist, she did come out originally against the deep state, against the old, iconic, disturbing elitists that are in our government, the people like Joe Biden, the Nancy Pelosi's, the old guard, the old-fashioned liberal demagogues in our government. But it appears she has, I guess the way I could put it is, socially become a part of that system. She has moved in with the elites and has just become part of the whole elitism. So what happens is, anyway, she has this meeting at a school in one of her local districts, and she's a part of my district. And she also just happened to come off stopping Mayor Adams again because she's getting a lot of backlash from people in her district about the setup that was going on at Orchard Beach that was bringing in all the illegals, and they were going to camp out there. And she got Mayor Adams to remove them. Of course, they went under the guise that it was flooding, which probably was also a little part of it. But she was caught on phone telling Mayor Adams this cannot happen right now, especially because she's about to face off against Tina Forte in the Congress of District 14. Anyway, I want to show you the video of this young man that's had enough, and I don't blame him because she, along with the rest of the deep state and the people in our government, are putting us on the precipice of nuclear war. And she doesn't seem to care because she probably has her own bunker now because she has become part of the system. And anyway, I just wanted to hear what he has to say to Congresswoman AOC. Check it out.
None of this matters unless there's a nuclear war, which you voted to send arms and weapons to Ukraine. Tulsi Gabbard, she's left the Democratic Party because they're a bunch of war hawks. Okay? You originally voted, you ran as an outsider, yet you've been voting to start this war in Ukraine. You're voting to start a thermonuclear war with Russia and China. Why are you playing with the lives of American citizens? You're playing with our lives.
There will be no neighbors if there's a nuclear bomb. You voted to mobilize and send money to Ukrainian Nazis. You're a coward. You're a progressive socialist. Where are you against the war mobilization? He's telling the right truth. You have done nothing. Tulsi Gabbard has shown guts where you've shown cowardice. I believed in you, and you became the very thing you sought to fight against. That's what you've become. You are the establishment, and you are the reason why everybody will end up in a nuclear war unless you choose to stand up right now and denounce the Democratic Party. Will you do that? Yes or no? Okay, simple. Are you going to stop nuclear war? Yes or no? There is no line because this is bullshit. None of this matters if we're all dead. None of it. You know that. Then let's take it up right now because this is the only thing that matters. This is the only thing that matters right now. We could be in a nuclear war at any minute and you continue to fund it. That's what's going on. Why not right now?
I got to stop this for a second. First, I want to say bravo. Bravo to those young men who are out there fighting the fight while millions of Americans stand by and do nothing as our government pushes us closer and closer to nuclear war with Russia and perhaps China. And most of us are sitting home doing nothing. These kids are out there fighting the fight. You may not even agree with them politically, but they're out there doing what the masses of us should be doing. And that's right now calling out people like Ocasio, Biden, Pelosi, Mitch McConnell, all the warmongers in our government that don't care, because they will be protected if this stuff hits the fan. They have their bunkers, they have years and years of supplies, and we, the dregs of society, because that's what they consider us, will have nothing left. Our families, everything we've worked for, our history will all be wiped out in a second. And these kids right there, what America should be about. We should all be out there right now, in the thousands and thousands, if not millions, showing this decrepit, disgusting government that we now have, that doesn't care about the people any longer, out there fighting the fight. You have all these people that are in there, and only two stand up. Maybe not a whole lot of people, but two out of the probably dozens and dozens of people. They look flabbergasted. They probably don't even know what's going on because they're not paying attention. This is why the government is doing what it does, because people are not paying attention to what's happening. Some of them look totally confused, like, what's this guy talking about, nuclear war? And that's the sad state that we're in America right now, because people are not paying attention to what our government is doing. And they're running roughshod over us. They're taking our First Amendment rights away. They're trying to take our Second Amendment rights away. They're going after their political opponents. They're jailing Americans for nothing. And we sit here like the people in that audience and look at someone standing up and fighting with this look of amazement, like, what the hell is going on? And that's what is happening in America right now. Our government is running roughshod over us. They're about to go to war, perhaps nuclear war. And we're sitting here just watching others in amazement at, like, what's going on. People, you need to get involved. You need to get involved. When are you going to get involved? When it's too late? When the first button is pushed? When the bombs start dropping? When the children and all of us start dying? Anyway, I just wanted to show you this video because there are people in Ocasio's own district where they get a bad rap because somehow this lunatic got voted in, but she isn't a lunatic anymore. Now they back her up because she backs them up. That's what you fail to see. And now the people who supported her are starting to see. Whether you agree with them politically or not, they voted her in because she was an outsider, as he said. She didn't like the status quo, but she is now the status quo. And I hope she loses. She's in my district. Go for Tina Forte. Get Alexandria Ocasio out of there, because she, unlike Tina Forte, is going to take us into World War III with Russia. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.